Guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Bram. I talk about all things luxury fashion, shopping, lifestyle, and travel. So if those are things that are interesting to you, I would love it if you would hit the subscribe button and become a member of my growing YouTube family. Yeah, and hit the notification bell so that you are notified when I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right, guys. So today is a little bit of a different video than what I thought I was actually going to be filming. So I thought I was going to be filming a super exciting unboxing for you guys, or I had hoped that I was. And needless to say, that is not what has happened. There is a bag that I have mentioned to you guys before that I had back in 2013, give or take. And whenever it first came out, anyway, I had this bag and I wore it into the ground, like absolutely everywhere for, I don't even know how long. It was like none of my other bags got used in this period of time. I used it a lot. And then at some point, it had taken a bit of a beating because I had little kids and I would take it to the playground. I was taking it everywhere. And I decided to sell it. And it is one of my biggest seller's regrets to this day. I don't know. I always figured, if I'm going to, I can rebuy it at some point and I'll get it in better condition because, like I said, the condition that I had it in, I should have taken better care. And I do take actually really good care of my items. But I guess this to me was just kind of like, it wasn't a throw around bag because it was an absolutely beautiful bag. And obviously Chanel is not a throw around bag, but it was a canvas backpack. Like it saw so much wear that it lived like 10 lifetimes in the matter of probably 2 or 3 years. When did I sell it? I think I sold it maybe around 16 or 17. So it was like 3 to 4 years of just honestly, probably 4 to 5 days a week of constant use. So things happened to the bag, whatever. I sold it on. I didn't really lose much money on the whole deal. So it was fine. And I thought I could repurchase it. Fast forward now a little over 10 years and even a little bit, obviously, before that. Before now, like a little before 10 years, it has jumped up significantly in price. It is almost impossible to find at a decent price on the pre-loved market at this point. And so here we are. So here is where my story begins. I constantly have my feelers out for this item. And I decided that I was going to take a look. I don't know, maybe a week ago or so, I decided I was going to take a look, and I went on to one of my favorite places to purchase. Now, I've talked a lot about the vintage bags and whatever that I've purchased and where I purchased, and that I really love Fashionphile. That's probably my favorite. I feel like Fashionphile is sort of like the gold standard in terms of, pre-loved bags at this point. I feel 100% confident purchasing from them. I've actually followed them since they were like an eBay seller, and I want to say it was very late 90s or early 2000s. They were just an eBay seller for quite a while until they launched their website, and obviously the rest is history. But so I have been a purchaser of Fashionphile for a very, very long time, and have known about it, like I said, for even longer. So that's, to me, Fashionphile is my favorite place to purchase. I think that they have not always been so fair with their prices, but recently I feel like the prices are coming down. I feel like they're in line with the market. They don't go crazy. There are other pre-loved sites that absolutely mark things up like insanely, even if they are listed on Fashionphile or The Real or Rebag or on eBay for like half of the price. You have places like Sotheby's, sometimes what goes around comes around, who list things for very, very high prices, kind of like not in line with the market. Although I do find that, and I've said this before, what goes around comes around seems like, from what I've seen, and I have never been into their store, so I've never been there in person. I've walked by it, but I've never actually been in to look around. However, I do think that their pieces tend to be in great condition. Like whatever they do, they definitely don't take things, I don't think, in really worn condition. So most of their things that you're going to get are almost in like perfect condition, which might be the reason that their prices are a little bit higher. I don't know. However, like I said, I like Fashion File. It is where I scroll probably every day just to make sure that there's nothing that I'm missing, because I'm on the hunt for quite a few things all the time. So anyway, beyond those places, I do actually, and I have had some extremely successful purchases from like Facebook groups. And I belong to quite a few groups, and I have purchased things that I have sold on and purchased that I am looking to put back into my collection, but I have had incredible luck with it many, many times over. So to the point where I don't really worry so much about that. Plus, when purchasing, I use my Amex. I'm covered, and I make sure that I am covered. I never send Zelle. I never do like Venmo. Everything is always via PayPal and with my Amex. So I know that I am covered and I'm not going to lose out. You know what I'm saying? So all this has cost me, honestly, has been time. I didn't feel like talking about it the other day when it actually showed up, because I was in a mood, and until I found out that I was okay and I'm not going to have to bear the brunt of this very expensive situation, now I feel better, and I can discuss it with you guys. So anyway, fast forward to, I took a look on Facebook Marketplace, found this item that I wanted. It was looks like what was decent condition. It was the color that I had previously, but not the color that I wanted. But this color, it was a good price. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it, because I have been wanting to repurchase this item for so long and add it back into my collection. I'm just going to do it. And there was no real red flags. Like I said, I make sure that I'm covered. I definitely took a little bit of a chance, but this person had other posts. This person had a history, I guess, in the group, and I wasn't worried. So I purchased the item. It gets sent to me. It takes it was 3 days, I guess. And I requested it overnight, which she made happen, but it took a few days to pack it up and send it, whatever. So this was the beginning of last week, give or take. I got it at the end of last week, and I wanted to film the video so that I could show you guys, and super excited and all that stuff. So I opened the bag, and immediately my heart sunk. So I don't want to go over point for point what this purchase, I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't really want to go over point for point what is wrong with the item. I'm going to give you like two major things. There's a lot of things wrong with it, and I know that because obviously I have purchased many Chanel bags over the years directly from the store, also vintage, like just in general. And needless to say, I had this bag, so I know exactly what it's supposed to look like. So I opened it, and I noticed immediately there's one like dead giveaway with this bag that I can tell you immediately makes it unauthentic. And that is the one thing that when I was opening the bag, the pictures were authentic. The pictures were authentic because I know what to look for with this bag. So the pictures were 100% authentic. But I had the price was not so good that you would be like, oh, this makes no sense. This is definitely a fake bag. The price was a really good price, but a really good price for this bag. So normally, like on Fashion File, for example, there are two of these bags. One in the beige is going for like about 9,000. And there's one in the like grayish black, which is the one that I was hoping to find, which I could still probably look for because obviously I still don't have the bag, but that is about 12,000. So as you can tell, right, the prices on this bag is very, very expensive. So this was for about half. And I was like, okay, it's still expensive, right? It's still expensive, but it is not so expensive that it's out of the realm of possibilities that this could be a fake bag. So that was one of the things that I looked at, right? And all right, so then I opened the bag. I knew it did not come in the original dust bag. So I don't even want to show you. I'm going to show you the back because I don't even want to like, this is the dust bag it came in. If you know this dust bag, you know that it is Fashion File dust bag. I just don't want to associate their name with a fake bag because it wasn't from them. Okay. So this was obviously a bag, a dust bag that this person had and put the bag in there to make me think that it was coming from a reputable place or like that she had purchased it, I guess, from a reputable place and that I should obviously believe that it is authentic. So the pictures were absolutely authentic pictures. They just showed the bag and yeah, they're gone now. So I can't even show you because I didn't even save the pictures, but the pictures were of an authentic bag. Now, I opened the bag and this is what I received, guys. So, all right. Here it is. Now, there's two main things, I guess, that stand out to me that I know because I had this bag real. Now, it's a cute bag if you want a fake bag, but I don't, and it's not worth almost $5,000. You know what I mean? So anyway, it is the placement of the CC. So I'm going to post up a picture here, wherever, of the way that it's supposed to be placed on the authentic version. And this is a dead giveaway of a inauthentic bag. An inauthentic, specifically this bag, is the placement is completely incorrect. Okay, that is number one. Number two is none of this is leather. This piece on the real version is sort of like it's kind of like I don't want to say, it's not like a splatter paint. I don't know, but it was like almost like two-toned. And it had like silver on top of the gray. And there was like a little tag here. This one doesn't have it, which was mentioned that, you know, that wasn't on here anymore or whatever. I didn't really think twice about that. That was fine. But that being said, this, because it is 100% the wrong like finish, the wrong color and not real leather, and the placement of the CCs were 100% the immediate giveaway. In general, it also there's just something about it that, you know, I mean, yeah, it just didn't look right. The coloring isn't really 100% right. But again, like I said, I don't want to go into every single, you know, like line item of what's incorrect about this item. But the main giveaway for me when I pulled it out was that the CC, as you can see, is just not in the correct place. So that started a 2-day long process of dealing with PayPal, dealing with Amex, dealing with the Facebook seller who is taking it back and apparently didn't know. I don't know. And anyway, so that has been my Chanel backpack journey. And I am a little sad, honestly. I was really looking forward to it. I mean, whatever. These things are just things. But if you have been here before, you know that I am on kind of like this journey this year to recreate my collection of all the pieces that I have loved and sold for whatever reason. There's been many reasons over the years that I have sold bags, but many of them, and I talk about this so much. I mean, obviously, I'm like pining for these bags, but I have sold them for many different reasons, and I'm looking to add a lot of them back. I have like a whole running wish list of bags that I am hoping to add back into my collection at some point, whether it's this year or next year or the year after, whatever. It's an ongoing list. And obviously there's new bags as well. So it just depends on like what I am looking at and what I am wanting at that moment. But there are definitely some items that I am sorry that I let go. And this being like top of the list, right? Not this, you know, the real one being like top of the list. So anyway, so like I said, because this video is a little bit different than what I wanted it to be. That's okay. It happens. I'm just happy that it, you know, I'm happy for a few things. I'm happy that I knew enough about what this bag really looked like and what I was expecting that it didn't fool me. I am sorry that this is something that anybody has to deal with, especially somebody that maybe doesn't know or maybe didn't purchase in a way where they are protected. Again, this is a lot of the reason that I like going through Fashion File and other companies that stand behind their product and, you know, authenticate and know what they're doing and all that stuff. And I did take a chance with this, but again, I definitely have had, I would say, besides this, 100% perfect experiences with Facebook groups. So I wouldn't stop looking there. I just, again, would protect myself. This is kind of a one-off, and hopefully this isn't something that is like normal and it happens all the time, because that's sad. And, you know, it just sucks. Yeah, I'm just glad that I had enough knowledge about the piece that I knew what to expect and I knew what showed up, and I was able to quickly fix the situation so that I am not at a loss. So that is really what it comes down to. And other than that, I am still on the lookout for this bag. So if any of you guys see this bag on the secondhand market in any color whatsoever in a good price, let me know. I am definitely still on the market for this, amongst many other things that I will do a video on soon, actually, about all of the pieces that I am looking to add back in and that I sold stupidly. I do have something coming in the next few days that I will be doing an unboxing on that is not coming from a Facebook seller, that is actually coming from Fashion File. So tried and true. I know it's authentic. It's another piece that I had once upon a time when it came out that I sold. It is a very polarizing item. So we'll see what you guys have to say about it. I'm excited for it though, and I will show that to you in a few days as soon as it gets here. I'm going to try and do a real life unboxing if I can. If it shows up early enough in the day and I can still film a video for the day, I will definitely do it in real time. Otherwise, I'll reenact it for you. But super, super excited about it because I sold it and forever was sorry that I did. Yeah. That's it, guys. So anyway, thanks for coming to my my sad little video today. I am grateful for you guys, grateful for this community, and grateful that I have somewhere to speak on this. And if you have not already subscribed, of course, I'm going to plug it again. Please subscribe. I appreciate it. It is free for you, but priceless for me. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm. It helps me out quite a bit. I am also going to throw up my Instagram handle here, where I am trying desperately to get better at posting kind of just daily posts, behind the scenes type of stuff, how I wear my items, all of those things. So if you could, I would appreciate that as well. I'll post it up right here. And I think that's it. So other than that, I'm going to leave another video here if you haven't already seen it. And I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye, guys.